Hey, how's it going? I am the Sanguiem, and welcome back to Create Above and Beyond. So, last episode we kind of explored a nice little cave that's just underneath of the spot here, but not before moving to the spot entirely with our Mega Mill wagon. So this episode I kind of want to start setting up like a base of some kind, and I've been thinking a lot about what kind of structure I'm going to be putting here, because I want to build here instead of in the charred forest for now, because I kind of want to understand all the contraptions I need, and I figure, hey, if we build them all separately here, we can put them all together in one massive building later. I was kind of thinking about, like, I don't know, I kind of want to build a story, and the story involves clearing a lot of these trees out. So I think real quick, I'm just gonna take some time, a very relaxing time, I think. Just chopping down some trees. Alright, so this is our nice little area all cleared out. See, there's actually a large flat area here. It's sunken in and surrounded by hills that keeps on going in that direction. So as we build more and more contraptions, I think we're going to expand in that direction. But yeah, I feel like this is a nice little spot to start building some stuff, you know? I already tried to start filling in this little, like, dip here with dirt, but I kind of ran out, so I kind of gotta get more. I imagine I can get more in the caves without making the terrain around here look terrible. But look at all the wood we got from that. Lots of stacks of oak, and not a lot of birch, surprisingly. Time to go shoveling for some dirt. Get some of that dirt. I forgot to put a bucket down here. Alright, let me do that. Alright, so now I can drop down without dying. Good. Oh, and I can collect this and see what's over here. That's a nice one, Andrew. Nice one. Good thing I got tons of sticks from all those trees I chopped down. Oh dear. Okay. That's lit up. Oh lord! That could have been very bad. That could have been incredibly bad. Okay. Let's be very careful about this. We have some gravel. Okay. I'm out of that predicament. Good, good. Oh, this is lower in the ravine. Look at that. So there is a nice way up from here. What is that a glitch? What is that? I kind of want to go to it. I am compelled to go to it. I don't think this leads to where I think it's gonna lead. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, I tried. I thought maybe, hey, this is a good way down to the bottom of the ravine. Nope. No, it isn't. I do have some ladders. Alright. The light's gone. Oh, it opens up into a massive cave. That's fantastic. I put up my shield, but I don't think it helped. Still a cool little cave area. And I did find some dirt. I kind of wish that you could make dirt as like a create recipe. Like maybe you could make, oh, I don't know, dirt from bone meal and gravel and like I don't know, maybe rotten flesh. Like just something to make some sort of soil that can be like, you know, like dirt, like a dirt recipe. A while back, I think it was about like a month or two ago, I played some modded Minecraft with Create, and I thought, man, I really want to make a lot of dirt, because I was going to do something with that dirt, and I thought, why don't I just make a dirt recipe? And since I have dabbled in making mods before, I already knew kind of how mods worked, so I kind of went to where the recipes were in the Create mod and just added my own dirt recipe. And I made a dirt recipe where you have to have water, 2 rotten flesh, and some bone meal, and it would make dirt. And I liked that. I liked how that turned out. It made making dirt much easier. Obviously, I'm not going to add any recipes in this, because, I mean, this is kind of meant to be because mod packs like this are designed with a specific experience in mind, while mods that you kind of just throw together yourself, it's really whatever the experience you want it to be. And besides, if I need dirt that badly, there is a way to get it. You trade for it. We still need to get into the whole trading thing, but I'm gonna try and get a trading machine after we set up a little base. Gosh, you know what I miss? There's a specific mod. I can't remember if this mod was dedicated to this feature or if it belonged to a different mod. I can't remember, but there was a handheld crafting table in a mod that I played a long time ago, and it was like you took a crafting table and a stick and you just put it into your hotbar, and if you right click, you open a crafting window, and it was the most useful thing I have ever been able to use. Because then you could just craft 3x3 on the go. And in Sky Factory 4, it did one better by giving you something called cakes, like special cakes. And these cakes, when put together, like there was like a crafting cake, there was like an inventory cake, and like if you ate these cakes, it would expand your inventory by like a whole row, or it would expand your crafting window so that just by simply opening your inventory, you have a 3x3 crafting table. Man, those were some very nice mods, and it wasn't easy to get those upgrades either. Like, you had to do a lot of stuff to get those upgrades, which made it more rewarding and to get, and it didn't make it feel like cheaty, you know? Wait a minute, why am I mining iron? Wait, why am I oh my gosh, I just find mining so relaxing. I gotta get out of here. Oh, lapis. No, leave it. Later. No. If I find lead, I'm gonna get it, because I kinda want to make a super drill at some point. Like a big ol'... I kinda want to make a nether drill. And a nether drill requires a lot of drills. Oh, not really. It only requires maybe at most 9. But it also requires, like, 21 deployers. No. 22. It required 22 deployers. Oh yeah. I remember this area. Chest here. Let me secure the location first. Cave spiders are still spawning. That's fantastic. Or maybe that's just a normal spider. Hello? Alright. Let's give this chest a look-see. Ooh, a diamond. Beetroot, name tag. I guess I'll take the diamond. Ah, beautiful day. Let's go ahead and deposit these ores into the mill, and then we'll start placing some dirt. Alright, got 22 iron. And 6 lead. Not bad, not bad. Alright, we will grab some dirt and fill in this hole now. I'm probably gonna need more than 2 stacks. Ew. Why was that there? Just a corner block. Alright, this is looking much better, but unfortunately we still have this little patch here, but I'm sure we can fill it in after we start putting some buildings down and ripping up some dirt to put in some floors. You know, that kind of thing. I'm sure we'll have enough dirt to fill that up later. Alright, so we have a nice big space here now. And what I want to do, alright, it's time to reveal my idea. I want to come up with an idea, a story that I came along in my giant Mega Mill wagon, and I found a ruined town of some kind. Like a town made of diorite brick and andesite pillars and stuff. And it's just in ruin. Like, I want some cracked diorite brick and broken walls on the ground. I want very few of these buildings to have roofs. Like, that's the kind of thing I want. I feel like it would look really cool. And then, once we have that kind of house set up, then we come in with this and we start putting andesite casing on everything. We just start piling these contraptions on top of these ruins, as if these ruins are nothing more than just a nice little base, like a nice little casing for all of our contraptions. I figured I would have one big central one here, surrounded by a bunch of other ones. And they're all different shapes and sizes, but they all have paths that kind of go to the middle building. And then over here will be where the brass ones are, and then over there is where what they call it, induction mechanisms. It's for Invar machinery, alright. Yeah, we'd have you have andesite machinery, brass machinery, Invar machinery, all in this, like, L-shaped dip. And I'll just expand in that direction over time. Sound good? Sounds good to me. I've never actually built, like, a ruined town type thing before, so I'm kind of excited to try it. And I think the first building I kind of want to make is a stone building. Like, a building that is dedicated to storing a lot of stone. And that stone is coming from a lift that goes down to the bedrock. And we have a nice little machine down there that mines the andesite and diorite and everything that gets generated, and carts it up here. And once we have that, I imagine, because we're not going to use a lot of granite, we're just not going to use a lot of granite. We could get a trade station going and just sell the granite, because I don't think we're going to use a lot of it. We might save some aside though for grinding into red sand, which can be turned into glass. That's pretty much easy glass right there. But other than that, I think we're going to sell that stuff. And I think right around... Let's do it here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some blocks to use for foundation. Something like this. A very simple shape. This is the perimeter. Now, obviously, if I was to build the buildings looking like this, it would look pretty ugly. Like, let's be real here. This looks very ugly. But we're going to be using a stone cutter and everything to kind of make these look a little bit better. And the flooring is going to be made of these giant stone bricks that I found. But yeah, so the idea will be this little 3x3 spot is where the elevator's going to be. And this row here are where the chests are going to be, that we can just fill up with stone. Now, I'm thinking, should we make it like a automatic sorting type thing? I think we might need a mechanical arm for that, which requires brass machinery, but we can set everything up to accept brass equipment later down the line so that we can automate this stuff a little bit better after we've gotten that technology, you know? Elevator come up, we open, we sort. It's going to be very simple. But first, we're going to have to dig a big old pit down to bedrock. And we have to make an elevator to go down as well. And we gotta come up with a power source for this. And I'm thinking we put that power source, somewhere. Should it be a windmill? That's the question. We could put a windmill on top of this this 5x5 thing and make it a tower. And make this part here kind of like just a normal room. And at the top of the tower could be a windmill. Okay, you know what? I like that idea. It would have to be a rather small windmill. Windmill bearing. And now we also need a pulley, which, if I recall, uses an iron sheet. And look at that, you can make it like this. And it needs actual rope instead of wool. Alright. Good thing I can make rope from Farmer's Delight. Alright, next step. Involves, probably, not a lead plate. Let me look. I want to make 3 drills. And honestly, I actually want to make 9. But that's also 9 andesite machines. So I kind of have to be a little bit more frugal. Uh-oh. Okay. Bit of a problem. Just a wee bit of a problem. So, I kind of ran out of andesite alloy. So now I gotta make more of that. Which is fantastic. Okay. Why do I have 2? When did I... my mind is a mystery. Here's what I'm thinking. We're going to be planting some of this kelp in the river. Hopefully it will be growing. And I'm also going to grab some seagrass. And then some clay. Well, I might as well grab the clay first. I'm going to try to see if I can get 2 stacks. Alright, over time that will grow and maybe I can put kelp all over this little spot here. I kind of want to make a rotary farm to collect the kelp. I'm going to do that at some point. But first is the andesite. Because andesite is a little bit more, takes a little bit more time to farm than running around with shears. And you know what? I'm curious. I think the mixer is supposed to produce more... Like it's supposed to produce more andesite alloy. Like, it should double the output, I think. So you know what? I'm going to use some of this kinetic mechanisms I've been making. Why not make a mixer? Why not? Why not? If it doubles our output, why not? Now, do I have to cook or smelt this? I can't remember. Use smelt. Alright, and now we have a mechanical mixer. We are going to need a large cogwheel. And we're going to need a basin. Now let's see, where should we put this? Let's remove that and put this here. Like, this is not, like, attached yet. I kind of want to attach this to the floor. We're going to do that soon. But this is the mixer. I think it needs to be a hopper, or I need to make this taller. You know what? I don't mind making it taller. Alright, we're going to make a hopper. Mostly to make it easier to put stuff in this cauldron, but also so we can super glue it. So let's put this stuff in here. Mixing it up. And if I make this in here, I get 2. If I make it like this, I get 2. So this... Okay, I think I'm starting to understand. Making the algal blend does not double the output. Putting it in this. It doubles. Okay, so alright, so that's how you double it. I could just make the algal blend myself. But if I put the andesite and kelp in here... Yeah, alright, that's much better. We'll make a funnel from one of these. Put that there. There we go. We have a blaze burner. Does this look familiar? It better. Because this was in episode 1 in that log cabin. I don't know why I went down there. Alright, we're going to put this here. And now this entire mixer is now hooked up to the windmill. So if I ever need to pick it up, I can just pick it up. We put the ingredients in the hopper, and eventually they'll be in this barrel here. And to make things look a little prettier, we'll go ahead and put that there. Now we're going to go down and grab some more andesite. Hopefully this is the last time we'll have to go mining for andesite, because we'll have that stone machine set up, I hope. But yeah, let's go get andesite. Again. Alright! That does it! I think that's enough for now. We now have a whole stack of kinetic mechanisms. 64 of them. Circle around this. And we have 8 andesite machines. Which should be enough for what I plan to do. Now I know what you're all probably thinking. Andrew, why'd you make so many? You only needed 3, right? Well, that's what I thought, but then I remembered something. You need fans to blow the product that was just drilled off of the bedrock, because you can't just put something else there. I mean, I suppose theoretically, if you had a piece of bedrock that had nothing under it, you could put a hopper minecart under the bedrock. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't know. It doesn't leave a lot of space to do stuff with, because at the end of the day, you're using hoppers. And if you put a hopper minecart under bedrock, you're just gonna have a lot more bedrock to work with. You gotta find the perfect place for it, and I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to memorize what this contraption could look like in my head. I'm thinking, what if we blow the item onto a belt, and then the belt takes it to the elevator? The belt would have to be moving pretty quick, since it will have 3 different inputs on one belt. And this would make it so that we only need 1 andesite funnel. just feeding into the elevator. So we're not, we're gonna leave all this stuff here for now because we don't need it. I gotta tell you, setting up for this has taken much longer than I thought it would. So unfortunately, we may have to finish the building in the next episode. But we're definitely not ending the episode until I hit bedrock. And that's final. So let's start digging. I'll put my clock in my hand here. Now let's get going. Ah! Oh! Oh my gosh. I'm processing this new information. Of course there's gonna be a cave. The one time I didn't want to run into a cave. And it's massive, too. Alright, at least the ladder is mostly... And of course I'm digging down next to a ravine instead of into a ravine. That's gonna make things, take longer. Alright, but we're gonna put a pin in that. And just keep going. Found some bedrock! Just in time for nightfall as well, so I can return to the surface and unload all this inventory. Alright, so this is the elevator shaft. But we still need to dig out a space to generate the various stones in the first place. I kind of want the belt to be here. I want it to run into a hopper that goes to a chest. And when the chest is filled, there's a comparator in subtract mode. And once the chest here is basically full, it will it will turn on or off, it really depends, a torch tower that goes to the top up here and activates a gear shift, something we haven't used yet, and it will basically call the elevator back up. Good thing I put that water there, because I panicked. My mind went blank while I was falling. I didn't even think to go to the ladder. Unfortunately, that's all the time I'm going to have for this episode. It took a lot longer to get to this point than I thought, but most of that time was spent gathering materials, getting all the equipment we need so that we can get right to building next episode. I can't think of any other specific types of andesite mechanisms we'll need. We still have to craft a lot of redstone stuff, which this might not be enough redstone dust. We might have to return to the mines and grab some cinnabar. But fortunately, it only takes one piece of cinnabar to make 4 redstone, and you can get multiple cinnabar from 1 ore. So it shouldn't take too long. Maybe I'll even get it before starting the next recording. Who knows? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing. And remember, the Wasteland is watching. See ya.